If you are looking for some motivation to wake up at 5 a.m., to go for a run, to do your skincare, to drink enough water, eat enough protein, well, this is not exactly that video. However, we are going to be doing some of those things, but this is a realistic view of how to get out of a funk. These are some tips and tricks that I use. It takes me about 3 days, so let's get into it. There might be some cutting of the bangs, skincare, some highs and lows. I hope that you guys get some inspiration from this and enjoy. Hello, I am in a funk. In this video, we're gonna get out of the funk. Every time I feel like this, I always want to, figure out why I feel like this. And I have a few theories as to why I'm feeling this way. Number one, it has been a crazy year. I've dealt with some grief, and I've lost some really important people in my life, and there's been some changes, and I've had some health things come up, and I'm also in my luteal phase. And so when you're in your luteal phase, you really feel like just awful about yourself. And so I feel not great about myself. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go work out, and specifically go for a run. Let's just do it, see how we feel. We'll cook some good food afterwards. It's gonna be great. Now, I am not a runner, so I'm not going to be sharing my pace with you, but I am trying to run at least once or twice a week for my heart health. And I did mention that I am in my luteal phase, so doing high intensity cardio, it's not really going to be great for my hormones during this time, but exercising in general really boosts the serotonin and dopamine, so I just wanted to get some good cardio in for my mental and physical health. And then I love doing weight training. I try to train my arms 2 to 3 times a week. I just use 12 and 20 pound dumbbells for this. I also have some 3-pound dumbbells that I use if I'm doing like a Pilates style workout. But of course, had to take a shower, wash off the day, and give myself some self-love, some skincare. I have been really loving my skincare routine recently. I use a lot of the Ordinary products, but really taking this time for myself, and this kind of symbolizes the end of a day. I like to give myself a little facial massage and apply all the products very mindfully and intentionally. And I try to apply them all the way down to my chest, on my arms, depending on what the product is, but love giving myself some facial sculpting massages. And this is just a great form of self-care. So anytime I'm in a funk, just a little bit more self-care is definitely needed. And so I'm enjoying doing my nighttime skincare. Nothing like some good skincare to show yourself some love. My space is honestly a disaster. It can be clean and then 5 minutes later it's destroyed. I don't know how it happens, but I really do have to clean like every single day, and if I don't, it just piles up, and so it's been piling up. So I'm gonna clean while I make some rice. I'm gonna basically just do the dining area and the kitchen, and then the living room, bathroom, bedroom, I'm gonna tackle that tomorrow. But I'm gonna make some rice and clean the kitchen and the dining room. Alright, here's after. I got the dishwasher going. I mean, I feel like it's pretty clean. I gotta take out the trash, gotta put the rice up. But yeah, this is it. I also have to wash that pan, but I'm gonna let it sit overnight. But kitchen is pretty much done. This area looks so much better. I mean, this had just so much shit on it, so this is a lot better. And yeah, pretty happy with it. I mean, I'm not done. I still have to clean the living room and everything, but I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I just want to chill. For dinner, I'm having some chicken that I made yesterday and then some vegetables and rice. Okay, I already did this earlier, but I cut my bangs, but I think I'm gonna cut them a little bit more, which, you know, could be bad, but sometimes a good haircut is just what you need to get out of the funk. But I don't want a whole haircut, I just want some bangs. I think they're a little uneven, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna cut them. I've done this many times, so don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. It's getting there, it's getting there. I like them like a little bit shorter. Just gonna go a little shorter. Just a little shorter. This is not a bang tutorial, just so y'all know. Do not do this at home. Okay, how are we feeling about that? That's better. Okay, I think I like that. Yarmy's like a little shorter. No, stop. This is where we get into trouble. Okay, cute. What do we think? Cute. I think each day when we wake up, we get to choose how we feel that day, and each decision that we make can impact how we feel. So if you're choosing to get up, to make your bed, to go for a walk, to go outside, to eat healthy, you're choosing these better options that are going to have better outcomes. And not every day has to look super productive, but all these little choices really make a big impact. We'll take care of all this a little later. But at least I made the bed. I just got off the phone with a friend that I haven't chatted with in a while, or we talk like on Instagram, but we've never really like FaceTime before. But she is so like-minded, and she's also like very much into health and wellness, and it was great because I don't really get to talk to that many people in my life about it. Obviously, like, I share a lot on YouTube and have conversations like in the comments about health and wellness, but in my like actual life, my day-to-day life, I don't really have that many people to talk to about what's going on with me, and kind of like bouncing ideas off each other and, you know, things like that. So it was really good to connect with someone else that is in kind of the same space as me, and like I said, like-minded and everything. So that just like, you know, fueled my heart and my soul, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that conversation. I think it was like really inspiring, and it just makes me want to like be better and get to the root cause of my health issues, and yeah, just kind of keep going and keep sharing, because I think it is important to connect with people, and you never know when you're gonna find someone that like relates to your story. So anyways, that was very nice. lovely conversation with her. And so yeah, I think having a connection with someone in your life can really like change your day. So, and I'm like alone a lot of the times. Like obviously I was with my boyfriend this morning, so I was able to spend time with him, but most of the time I am like by myself working, which is fine. I like being by myself. I have no problem with that, but I do kind of miss, you know, when you're in college or when you're in school and stuff, you're constantly surrounded by people kind of doing the same thing, and you know, you have a more sense of community. But like when you're older, especially if you work from home, it's harder to find that community. So yeah, I kind of struggle with that sometimes, but yeah, just reaching out to people who are like-minded is going to be great, and I want to do more of that, and yeah, have more of that human connection. But overall, I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm not feeling as down and in a slump, so I'm feeling a lot better today. And I'll probably show a little bit of what I'm doing like tomorrow as well, but so far I'm feeling good. Just doing these little things really helps me mentally and physically. Yeah, I hope that you're enjoying watching, and yeah, I'm gonna finish up some work. All right, I am gonna go ahead and have dinner because I am hungry. All I had was that biscuit this morning, and then I had a little bit of a snack, so I am already really hungry. And I'm basically having some wild-caught salmon, some rice and veggies, and then I also made this like tomato, cucumber, onion type side salad. I made this tahini dressing, so I'm gonna add that. There's just something about a good home-cooked meal that just hits the spot, and so I love cooking for myself and preparing meals. It's one of my favorite ways to show myself some self-love, so I really enjoy doing that. I've been really into cooking the last few years, and I have lots of videos on my channel about cooking. But another thing that I really think is important during this time is keeping a clean space. And my cat, well, it's technically my boyfriend's cat, but I'm claiming her as mine because she's living with me. The cat, Maggie, love her, don't love her litter. Her litter just gets everywhere, and it really does drive me insane because I do walk around barefoot a lot of the time, and so I'm constantly stepping on litter. So I'm vacuuming, have to vacuum like at least once a day, and if I don't, it really kind of gets crazy. So I'm vacuuming and just keeping my space tidy. It completely changes my mental state. Like whenever I'm down in a funk, I know my space reflects how I'm feeling on the inside. So my theory is that if you keep a clean space, nice and tidy, then your mind is a little less stressed. And so I try to make this a big priority whenever I'm feeling down, because it really does change how I'm feeling. So I spent a lot of time these last few days cleaning, and it really did make a huge difference. Okay, I cleaned. Honestly, I'm just like really tired right now. And I was gonna go for a walk, but it's also like, it's literally 94 degrees, okay? It's so hot. And I don't really feel like going for a walk, but I do think I need to go outside. I need to go feed my friend's dog, so I'm gonna go do that. I was gonna work out, but I don't know, it just all sounds bad. And earlier I was like, I'm feeling better, which I am. I'm just like really tired right now. But like mentally, I'm doing better. But I'm trying to just keep this video as real as possible. This is real. I think it's okay if we are feeling bad and a little bit down, but I never want to like stay in that state. And so I always try to kind of get some movement in, whether it's walking or doing some simple yoga, and this really like moves that stagnant energy throughout your body, and it helps me so much, especially if I'm feeling bad and all I want to do is sit and doom scroll on TikTok or Instagram, and sometimes that can just make it worse. And so I kind of force myself to move my body, even if it's just for a little bit. Obviously, I didn't get a ton of exercise in this day. I did try to walk on the treadmill and walk outside some, but I wasn't doing any kind of high intensity cardio. I do have this little mini trampoline, which is really great, and it's good for your lymphatic drainage and just to get your blood flowing throughout the body. So I do this for a few minutes just to kind of get that energy moving. Usually I would take a sauna. I have a sauna in my room, which is kind of, you know, a little odd, but usually I would take a sauna when I'm not really like feeling my best. But I actually have, I think I have a little bit of rosacea going on, and I used to have it when I was a kid, but I know that like heat like that can make it worse, so I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna make myself a bath, and I very rarely do this, but I really feel like tonight is a good night just to kind of sit with my thoughts. Maybe I'll journal a little bit. I'm using this Epsom salt. I'm also gonna be using a little bit of this. Now, it may not be the best. I mean, it's probably definitely not the best, but I'm gonna take a shower after. So just kind of want it for the scent and the vibes. I forgot how long it takes for the tub to fill up, so I was able to get a little bit of an arm workout in. But honestly, this evening I just really was so grateful for so much. Just doing something new, something small, like taking a bath. I just forget that I am a very lucky person and I have so much to be grateful for. Like, just to be able to take a bath and have that downtime for myself. I was able to journal and write down some things that I was grateful for, and it totally shifted my mindset and it gave me a new perspective. So definitely taking more baths, but I also did some skincare, of course, and tried this new product. I also love doing red light therapy. I'm not big into meditating, but I do like to sit there and kind of visualize things that I want, things that I already have, and just some goals and things like that. Just things that I can work on and work towards, and it just also gives me a new mindset. Some of you may know that I already have I have 3 ebooks out right now. 2 of them are like recipes, meal plans, things like that. But I'm coming out with a 3rd one and a 4th one and a 5th one. But I'm working on one right now, and it's all about healthy desserts, and so I'm recipe testing. I don't know if it's like, this one's not gonna make it, okay? This one's just not gonna make it. But I'm trying to do like a mug cake. Yeah, this one just doesn't look good, but let's see how it tastes. Okay, well, it actually tastes so good. I'm kind of shocked. If you're wondering when the new launch date is for my new dessert ebook, you can sign up for my newsletter, and then I can send you out a little code when it is live, and so you'll be the first ones to know, and you'll get a little discount code. So I'll put that below, but it's basically just my website. You can sign up there. All right, there is a pile of clothes on my chair in the living room, which is typically where my laundry goes, but I'm gonna put it up tonight while I watch something, and that'll be it. I'll be done with the chores that I wanted to do today. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, and some monkey bars. Nice. It is the next day, and I decided to wake up a little bit earlier this day. I typically like to have 30 minutes to an hour before I jump into work, and I noticed that if I don't have this time, I can get really stressed out, and it just doesn't sit well with my nervous system. So taking some time in the morning to make a good breakfast, take my dog for a long walk, go outside, you know, take some time for myself before jumping into work, and also taking time to get ready for the day, like brush my hair, put on a little bit of makeup if I want to, put on an outfit, because I can very easily stay in my pajamas and not even brush my hair. But if I've learned anything, it's getting out of the house is so good for me. Just going to a local coffee shop for a few hours, get yourself out of your normal environment, especially if you work from home. And this was really great for me to do. You don't necessarily have to buy anything when you go out, but I do love treating myself to a nice matcha and a gluten-free muffin if they have it, but this was a really nice treat. Alright, I didn't get to film that much today because I was working a lot, but I just wanted to wrap up this video. Overall, I am feeling so much better. Basically, my main takeaways from trying to get out of a funk was I need to, one, wake up a little bit early, especially during the week, because having that time to myself is so important and so necessary. And so definitely waking up a little bit early, going outside, getting some sunshine, being in nature is really important. Getting ready for the day, like brushing my hair, putting on an outfit, maybe doing a little bit of makeup is helpful. Nourishing my body, working out, doing anything for my like physical body really helps me mentally too. And you know, the gut and brain is so connected, and so obviously nourishing my body in a good way is going to be really beneficial. And so I try to eat pretty healthy during this time, and I do in general eat pretty healthy, but especially when I'm not feeling that great. But you can see today I did treat myself to a gluten-free muffin. It probably had some sugar in it. It's okay, but yeah, I think getting out of the house too is really important for me because I do work from home. And you know, connecting with other people, whether it be strangers or friends or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I think it's going to be really great for me personally. I did spend some time with my boyfriend this week and had some good phone conversations with friends and family. And so overall, I think that really helped too. And just being open and honest about how you're feeling too, reaching out to people and just letting them know like, hey, I'm not really feeling my best. So yeah, especially if you're a woman in your luteal phase, you know how stressful and how like moody you can feel. And so just give yourself a little bit of grace, have some extra self-care time, like taking a bath, taking a longer shower, doing skincare. All those things really helped me. So yeah, I hope that you found this video entertaining and inspirational. Let me know what you do to get out of a funk, and give this video a like if you liked it. It really helps me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I do post a lot about my lifestyle, health and wellness. I would love to have you here in my little community on YouTube. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!